So bring it on. Hike, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
And Dyke gets it clear, and he's there to retrieve it. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shifted it to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Forlan. Now he's got space here. It's Forlan. Raul. Quality ball. And here's Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes short and sharp. Rummenigge tries a shot. And it's a goal! First blood drawn. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Forlan could try cutting inside here. And that should get the job done. Threads one in. And this is Bale. And the through ball. Kimmich is there and he can get that clear. And it's Azar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a...
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Raul. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. To Bale! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Forlan. Raul. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Lewandowski. Mohamed Salah. And it's Forlan. Raul. Rummenigge, the man we've all come to watch. Odo. Azar. He might be in here. Tries to play it through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. A searching ball out wide. Oh, important interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. And this is Mohamed Salah. Rolls it backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Forlan. Look at the space here. It's Salah! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Decent chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well timed, excellent interception. Cleared without complication. And here's Raul.
New Mexico really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Raul! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So, third corner of the game. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 4 coming up here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. And here's Mohamed Salah.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal.
Added minutes
It's
has
a
been
searching
indicated.
pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And that interception. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years? Decent chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Played back in. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's Rice. Cannavaro is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Joe Becklin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
De Bruyne. Mateus cuts out the pass. Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. So we're still where we started right now. Probing pass. Oh, good take chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Japan looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is De Bruyne. Well, there's the clearance. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard chasing after it. Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mohamed Salah and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne. Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's delightful. Looking to go deep. And he's cleared it back out. De Bruyne! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the ball's gone astray. And that was nowhere near his best. Saliba. He is through here. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rice deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Almost an hour gone. And here's Forlan. Now this could be a chance. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Henderson calmly anticipates. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Japan. Number 11. Hazard.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
De Bruyne.
Beckham.
Number 27.
Tries to play it through.
Park
Ji-sung.
Coming on the field.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose. And it's come back out to him.
23.
Dealt with nicely by the
Number
defence.
10. Dembele. Number 5. Park Ji-sung.
Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Henderson. Half an hour gone in the second half. Beckham. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mateus cuts it out. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes have
It's a
been
stoppage time,
indicated.
and it is still 0-0. Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Bergkamp. Hazard. Paz. Raul. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. And it's hoisted clear. Paz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Forlan. Rummenigge. Big chance! Great chance! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
This is Dembele. Dembele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Licked it back promptly. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Minutes gone. And it's Hazard. This is Wagner's chance, surely! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because
It's Dembele! In for the pieces! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Mbappe. Mateus. Rummenigge.
It's
Bergkamp.
been indicated.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Paz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The ball looks a good one. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet ready to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Red Star upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now here's the delivery. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Gabriel has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Kimmich has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Bergkamp. Red Star are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Played into space. Cannavaro. Oh, important interception. Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Mohamed Salah. And Paz. Cannavaro makes the interception. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a dangerous... And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Red Star have a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Ooh, delicate chip through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spread out to the left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Bergkamp. Dembele! Dembele! And that could come back to haunt them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Bergkamp. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Over to the other side. Good switch, that.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Oh,
time.
that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, it's played into the area. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Tries from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
Now it's Greenwood. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Fed it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. Played into space. That's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe, he has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's an early cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koundé, can he get on the end of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. And here's Mbappe. And Paz. Good read, needed to be. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So both teams still shot a goal! And it's in! There is the breakthrough! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be with.
And the shot!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attack...
He's having a go. It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. And vicious ball here. Kimmich. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job.
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Pete...
It's Greenwood! Oh, taken with style. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he was quick to react. Griezmann.
Toyama really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Toyama really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
There will be 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And this is Messi. Now it's Greenwood. And that's that. Nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rummenigge tries to play it through. He's well positioned here. Oh, he's been caught on it! Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play. Oh, shooting chance! Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan, Messi, Fernando Torres, and he's lost his match. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's on his way! Rummenigge, can he finish? They score! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, good-looking ball. Costa Corta. Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Paz. Rummenigge. Forlan. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's caught in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Saliba has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bernardo Silva. That pass has been well intercepted.
1 minute at a time.
Here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Can he get on the end of this? So nearly the perfect ball. Guardiola getting this one clear. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Forlan. 60 minutes played. Messi finds himself offside. Raul, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Great ball if he can get there.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Kane.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Substitution in progress.
Neymar. Decent chance! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And this is Forlan. Looking for options, for movement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Vitinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
5 minutes at a
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's in a good position here. It's clean! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, so bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle and Navarro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter. His exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you, that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Mateus. Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, well measured. And he's running through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Adriano. Raul. That looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Roberto Baggio. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mateus. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He scored! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal. Can he finish? No mistake. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he...
Chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining one.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight.